So what are we doing today? Taking a speaker out of a car to try to get it replaced. Why are we doing this?
You know, this is your dumb idea.
That's pretty much why. Because it's my dumb idea. So we're making good progress on the door. It looks like the speaker is going to be relatively easy to get off. It just has 4 screws on either corner. That's what we're going to do. So keep on trucking. We got that speaker out of the car and we're going to head over to the radio store. What do you call it? Speaker store? Stereo store? And see how much a new pair costs, and if they're affordable enough, buy some. Okay, so we're back from the radio store. We got a new set of speakers, not sponsored, just bought speakers. Okay, hopefully they fit into the bracket that the car came with, to break it, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna kick myself. Get it? Kick myself. Kick her speakers. Get it? Shut up, Drew. Okay, so I got that new speaker in the bracket. I had to put some washers around the screws to make for the wider holes on the speaker itself. But we got it on there. It seems to be holding pretty well. And now it's just plugging it in. Yeah, obviously putting it in the door as well. There, I installed it. Wasn't that easy? Easy as pie. I'm going to replace the driver's side as well, but I'm not going to film it because it's essentially the same thing as the passenger side. We're done with the speaker install for Victoria's car. It sounds a lot better. You can actually put it on a bass booster and it won't rattle the speakers like a broken down jalopy. I don't know what you call it. So now what are we going to do? What are we doing? I mean, you don't know.
Let's just let our faces on fire.
Okay, you first.
Okay. You're just gonna let me do it, aren't you?
When she sees it, I'll try to film a reaction, first-hand reaction, and you look ridiculous.
It smells bad.
I'll film a first-hand reaction of her reaction. How many times can I say reaction in this video? Reaction. Okay, goodbye.
What is down there? I stepped on something and I can't see it because I stepped on it. Alejandro, I can't see. Oh, I got speakers! Wait, and this is kind of heavy. Really? You got me front speakers?
Not only had I got them, but they're already in your door.
Really? Wait, no, you're serious?
Yes.
No, you're joking. Yep, those are definitely ugly speakers. Thank you. Do they sound pretty good?
Yeah, I didn't get it before and after, but it was pretty rattly.
It was awful. Whenever it was like any slight bass, my right speaker would go, oh, I can't handle this. Like it will rattle. Thank you. I was like, I stepped on something. I'm like, what was that? I almost slipped actually. Because stepped on it, I guess the box was like, I guess, what is it called? Glossy. So it went like that. I was like, I stepped on something.
So it's been about like 2 or 3 weeks, nah, maybe not 3, but it's been a couple of weeks since I did that last clip that you guys saw with the speakers and everything. I'm going to continue that today by working on her car a little bit more. I'm going to try and see if I can fix her AC as well as replace one of her reverse lights. Should be relatively easy, but won't know until we get in there, so let's do that. I think the best place to start is with the reverse light, seeing as we already have the bulb here and it's just a quick install, so I might as well do that. So yeah. Okay, so I replaced the light bulb, but it did not work still. And I was afraid of it because when I took the old bulb out, you guys can see one of the contacts for the light bulb, the bottom one, is pretty much corroded and worn down. I tried to brush it off with a little bristle brush and it actually broke, so I'm thinking it's the connector itself, not so much the light bulb. It's never easy with cars, I have to tell you. I'm speaking about that corroded contact for the reverse light. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it disassembled and I'm gonna work on this AC thing. I'm gonna get this piece that I think went bad out of there and go to the auto parts store to see how much the I guess if they have it, and if they do, how much the circuit board for the taillight bulbs is, and maybe replace that while I'm there. Anyways, I'm gonna do this AC thing now. The part that I'm thinking went bad on this car is the fan blower resistor, I think it's what it's called. It controls the lower speeds on the dial of how much air you want to blow through your AC. Her AC only works on the 3rd speed, the 4th speed, and the 5th speed. Like all the high speeds work fine, which I think aren't on that resistor. They're on a different circuit. The lower speeds are controlled by this resistor, so I think it went bad. This part's actually located under the dashboard on the passenger side. It's not too complicated to get to. I think I have to remove a couple panels under there. So it looks like I have to remove this panel right here and that one right there. The resistor is somewhere up in there. So yeah. I got the panels out. I found this in her dash. Not in her dash, but behind those panels. Kind of weird little thing. The resistor should be right behind this motor right here. I think that'd be the fan motor. And you see those wires behind it? These right there? Those are leading up to the resistor. So that's the piece I need to take up. It's up against the firewall. I got this resistor out, and I think it is the cause of why her lower speeds aren't working. The circuit is burnt and it's all peeled, like it cooked or something. So I'm gonna go to the auto parts store. I'm also gonna try to get the socket circuit boards for the taillight. I'm supposed to be done with this at around 3:30. It's 2:39 right now, so I don't know. I guess we'll play it by ear. I'm actually back from one of the auto parts stores. I got the resistor. This is the old one, obviously, but I got the new resistor. I couldn't find the sockets for the taillight. I did find over the phone one that says that they have it in stores, but I'm running out of time, so what I'm gonna have to do is try to install this resistor before I have to go. Then I'm gonna have to drive her car because I have to pick her up. So I'm gonna have to drive her car, and this auto parts store happens to be on the way to where she's at, and hopefully install it in the parking lot. Here's the new one. I'm gonna install it and hopefully, yeah, bye. Okay, so I got the part. It's right here. Hopefully it'll work. I really have no way of testing it at this point, so I'm just gonna change it in the parking lot so I can at least have some taillights because I don't even have them plugged in. Let's see if it worked. Okay, so we made it. Late, but made it. Are you too mad?
No, I'm not mad.
Okay, well, do you want me to explain why I was late?
Yes.
Well, long story short, right? You now have speeds 1 and 2 on your AC.
You know what? I just realized I put it on 1 and didn't even realize. Okay.
This is the replacement. This is your old one. It's in the box.
the hell is this thing? I've never seen something like this before.
Well, it was fried.
What was it for? What's it for?
It just controls the lower speeds for some reason on your fan, and the higher ones are connected to a different circuit, so that's why they were working.
Okay.
But the lower ones were running through that. Also, I was like, well, I should replace her reverse light while I'm at it, right? You know, simple, we already have the bulbs and everything.
Yeah.
The whole freaking bulb circuit board was blown. This is your reverse light bulb. See how the connector is all corroded and gone on one side?
Yeah.
That's why it wasn't working. It wasn't the bulb. So I bought you one of those.
Do you want me to pay you back for everything?
That is up to you. I want you to have a nice car.
Thank you. I just switched it on to one. I'm like, oh, the AC came on, and I didn't even think I had it. Usually I have to click the 3 in order for it to dang work.